your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I am so happy to have you here for this week's Oracle message. I like to call this an email from your guardian angel. So before we get started, let's go ahead and knock out the housekeeping and all the announcements for your Natural Healer. So first of all, if you would consider subscribing to the channel if you have not done so, I would greatly appreciate it. That YouTube formula is actually real, and one of the things it is based off of is the number of subscribers. And to get authentic subscribers is very difficult. So if you would consider subscribing, I really, truly would greatly appreciate it. Additionally, and with that, you can turn off notifications. I get it. You don't want your phone blowing up. I do that for everybody I subscribe to as well. And since having a YouTube channel, I subscribe to anybody I watch to, just because I know all the work that's, put into these videos. Secondly, if you find that the content is enjoyable or you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That is the second YouTube formula, is that the more thumbs up a video gets, there's like a list, and your videos get put on like a list to go on like people's, your YouTube page for suggested videos. So if you wouldn't mind giving a thumbs up or even sharing the video also helps get me moved up the list so that more people can find the channel and get value. So anyway, with that, thank you. Okay, as far as announcements go, it's almost the end of August. So the August special does run out on Thursday the 31st. That is the last day you can purchase a birth chart analysis at 20% off. It's for $40. It is a minimum 30-page report. And what I do is you'll give me your birth chart information. I plug it into software. This is authentic astrological software. It's what all the big astrologers use. And I generate your report. I love this particular program because it is in layman's terms. It's not all the jargon. And then I review it and I add my comments as well. So it's a really great report. And like I said, it's about 30 to 50 page PDF report. Very informative. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you sign up by 11:59 p.m. on the 31st. Now, really quickly, I do not keep your personally identifiable information. So once you've confirmed to me that you've downloaded and opened your report, I delete it. All right. So if you lose it, unfortunately, you'd have to pay for another one. All right. And then this one is a little early, but I'm trying to get this one out because of the fact I'm only accepting 10 slots, and I will accept a payment plan. And that is the 2024 Ultimate Reading Package. And what this is going to consist of, first of all, it consists of a 2024 reading. So what I will do is I will draw some cards first for to close out December of 2023. Then I'll draw a card for your overall energy for 2024. And then I'll draw a card for each month's energy. I'll then clarify the cards, and then I'll pull oracle cards as well. And of course, if I pick up anything, that'll pop in. So while the reading's kind of structured, it's not. So I'll kind of go with the flow, but that's the basic structure. After the reading is complete, which you will get a video copy of your reading, after the video is complete, I will create a crystal grid that is also charged with Reiki to amplify your energy for 2024. Okay, and it'll be based on what we find in the reading. That will stay active for 3 days. It will also include some candle magic and things like that. So that'll, again, amplify energy, send more positive energy into 2024 for you. It also includes a 20 to 30 minute distance Reiki session in which I will send Reiki healing to close out 2023, as well as sending some healing into 2024. And then finally, it ends with a 3-month timeline report. And what that is, forecasting report. Sorry, timeline report is something different. A forecasting report. And basically that's like a personal horoscope. But this is so detailed to you, it is not like anybody else's. So what it does, it takes your birth chart information, and then you also tell me your current city. So for example, it looks at the energy, say on January 20th, and say you're in New Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey. So it'll look at the way that the stars and the sky is aligned in Trenton, New Jersey on January 20th, okay? And then it looks at your personal birth chart information, where all the, where all the zodiac signs align and where all the planets are in your birth chart, and it applies that accordingly. So it is very specific to you. It's not like one of these horoscopes you read. I don't even know if there's a Sunday paper anymore. But anyway, that's all included. It is $111. It's worth over $350. But I will set up a payment plan. You'll have until November 1st to pay it off in full. And then you'll get your reading probably like the week, probably mid-December. As I said, I'm doing 10 readings. And so you want to make sure you get signed up. There are no refunds, no exchanges, and that's it. So you can go into yournaturalhealer.com. There's more information, and all of that will be linked below. All right, so let's go ahead and start our oracle message. So if your guardian angel could send you an email this week, this is what it would be. So before we get started, I wanted to show you this crystal I pulled. This is malachite. This is actually from Congo, and this is authentic. It is ethically sourced, and this has actually been hand polished. Isn't that piece of malachite stunning? I just love malachite, because like my big ball there, that's malachite as well. But I was just drawn to the malachite today. So these are the pieces. This is one of the pieces that I am selling in the Your Natural Healer store. So this is available for sale. But anyway, you can see it's a nice sized piece, and malachite, it's just, to get authentic malachite, you got to be careful. If it all looks the same, all the pieces, it's fake. But anyway, so that is that. So we'll set that there while I shuffle, and let me go ahead and talk about, the cards and what we're doing today. I love this deck, but part of it is stupid. It's the spellcasting oracle cards. And so all cards come with a little book. It tells you what the card means. And sometimes I go off of that. And sometimes I go off of, what I pick up with the card. And with these particular cards, they also have a spell to do in relation to the cards. But they're ridiculous. It's like, light a yellow candle and face the east and say some little, cute little poem. On the second Tuesday of the third month of an odd year on a waxing moon. It is so specific. It's like you could if you were into doing all this, you could never do it anyway. But I love the cards and the meanings, and wonderful deck. So we're going to work with this today. And what I'm going to do is I will draw 3 cards. You will use your intuition to select your card. Again, I had talked about this Monday, how, this is like an intuition exercise to help strengthen your intuition. So you'll use your intuition to select your card. I'll then read the card, and there you go. Now, you got to remember that this isn't always going to resonate with you. And that's because I'm not connecting to your specific energy. I can't connect to the world's energy. So don't get frustrated if it doesn't relate. If it doesn't resonate, either come back on Wednesday or Thursday of next week and watch it. And then maybe you'll be like, oh, that's what Tammy meant. Or, you know what? Get yourself a personal reading. And in a personal reading, I don't do just oracle cards. I use several sets of oracle cards. I use several sets of tarot cards. So get yourself a reading. My readings are very reasonable. I don't price gouge. You get a video of your reading, and the video is yours forever. So again, that link is below. If you're interested, just go to yournaturalhealer.com and, you could sign yourself up and schedule a reading, okay? Now, if it does resonate with you, I want you to take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this for myself. Now, at the end of your reading, because this will be time-stamped, don't just X out of YouTube. Go to the Reiki Hug if you're new. The Reiki Hug is the very last time, one of the last time stamps. It'll say Reiki Hug. And it's 2 minutes of distance healing for whatever you need at the time that you're watching this, okay? So don't miss out on that. It's good stuff. And also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, too. I don't do as much on Instagram. I'm not really crazy about that, but check me out on Facebook. I do a lot of live crystal. Well, I've done a live crystal sale on Facebook, and I am going to be starting to do more live sales there, as well as giving more special discounts, like flash sales. So you don't want to miss out on flash sales for crystals and things like that. All right, so go ahead, use your intuition, pick a card, either the left, middle, or right. And let's get this party started. All right, so if you chose the left card today, the subject of your email from your guardian angel is empowerment. All right, empowerment. Ugh, we got a lot going on here, guys. That's something you need to ask yourself. Is why do you let others take your power? Because that's the feeling I'm getting here, is that I wouldn't call it necessarily walking all over you, but, and this is not okay. And you know what I'm talking about. You know who you are out there. But, when others dismiss you or mock your ideas or laugh at you and say that what you think or how you feel is ridiculous, you're giving away your power when you don't say anything back. Because I have a feeling that when people do this, you just clam up and you just take it and you say to yourself, it's okay. But you know what? And you know this, it's not okay. It's not. So why are you allowing this? Are you intimidated? Is this just one person or is it more than one person? But don't allow this. And you know better. It's not okay. So you need to do a little shadow work here. And I know it's not Shadow Work Friday. I think it was last Friday we did a kind of shadowy reading. But you need to determine what's going on there, because you know what? You're entitled. I don't care if you live in the United States or where you live in the world. You're entitled to your own thoughts. You're entitled to your own feelings, and your own thoughts and your own feelings are valid. And when you let other people invalidate that, you're giving them your power. And I'm not talking about power to boss people around or things like that. You know what I'm talking about. You need to stand up for yourself. If you don't like something or you don't believe in something, just don't do it because the other person says, "Oh, you're dumb." Like somebody, if you're into crystals and they go, "Oh, they're just rocks. They don't do nothing." So you kind of shy away from it, but yet you believe in it. You love crystals. Don't let other people take away your power. Your will. So I think you've got a lot going on here as far as your chakras, which, it's solar plexus as far as confidence is going. Why don't you feel confident with this person, or if it's more than one person? Is it just overall that you lack confidence, or do you lack confidence with this certain person, or is it a subject matter that you don't feel you know enough of? But why? And then secondly, like I said, you understand that this is not okay, but you still allow it to continue. So now your third chakra, Your throat chakra, I really believe, is blocked. Your solar plexus might not be totally blocked, but your solar plexus is definitely slowed down. But your throat chakra is definitely blocked. Your root chakra is also being affected. And I don't think that that's necessarily blocked either, but I think if the solar plexus becomes blocked, that then the root is kind of next. So you've got a lot going on with your chakras. And then as far as, like I said, with this confidence, if you're not feeling self-confident, then I have to question I would be curious about your heart chakra, because do you not love yourself enough to stand up for yourself and to be empowered? So, I mean, most definitely, if you came to me, I'd be like, you need a nice, good chakra cleansing and balancing. And if that's something you're interested, I do offer a chakra cleansing and balancing assessment. Like if you signed up for that, I send you some paperwork, you fill it out, assessing, answering some questions about your chakras. And then I go in and I do my thing. I use my trusty pendulum to assess your chakras, and I use Reiki and crystals and just balance them out. Or you could just go with a plain overall Reiki healing session, in which not only would I balance chakras, but if you tell me that you're having some really difficult time, say, being your authentic self and speaking your authentic truth. Obviously, I would work on the throat chakra, but I would send some other different types, because there's all different types of energy. I wouldn't focus just on chakra energy, but I would send some different types of energy as well. That is something you're interested in. I think you would definitely benefit from that. If not, I would suggest, if you're into crystals, to meditate and carry around with you some blue crystals. I would really say either blue sapphire or aquamarine. They're very gentle crystals, very loving crystals. Normally, a lot of times with third chakra, I will say lapis lazuli, but this is a different type of not being your authentic self. So I would definitely use some blue sapphire would be perfect. Larimar is another one, but that's a more rarer stone. And I mean, I do sell Larimar, but like I said, it is a little more on the expensive side. I don't think it's expensive. I'm way cheaper than everybody else. And then I would also definitely do some meditation. Go to my playlist. If you haven't done my videos before, go to my playlist, and I think I had just recently released a throat chakra. See, I'm getting myself all confused, because I also have an educational website that I teach courses on, and that link will be below too if you're interested in something like that. And I can't remember, I know I did a video for that, a meditation, but I'm not sure if I did it for YouTube. But check that out. But I also have a guided meditation. It's called, I always forget what this one is called. It's like Quickie 7 Main Chakra Meditation. It's only like 14, 16 minutes long, and it will hit all your chakras. But you need to work that throat chakra, that solar plexus, and that root chakra, and possibly your heart chakra. I'd be curious to see, your sacral could be involved. I don't want it to sound terrible, but you do need a little bit of work here. And you need to get to the root cause of why you let this person or or however many people it is, why you are giving them your power. And if that means you need to sit down and journal, that's a wonderful way to do it too. I just want, that's what I said, though. You know that people are doing this to you and you're just making excuses. Well, it's okay. It doesn't bother me, but it does. And it's not okay. And it is affecting you. It is affecting you emotionally, and it is affecting you spiritually. And it's eventually, if it hasn't already, it will manifest physically. And when we're talking all these chakras, root, solar plexus, throat, there's a lot of things that those 3 chakras cover that, it can present. So again, if you're interested in Reiki or some chakra balancing, I would be more than happy to help you out with that. Hit some crystals if you're into crystal healing, and definitely meditate. And then once you start working on yourself, learn to speak up. Take your power back, because that's what you need to do. You're beautiful, and you deserve to have your power. I will see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, middle card, the subject. Excuse me. The subject of your email from your guardian angel is love. I think of the late 70s, early 80s, the Love Boat. I'm not going to sing, but love. Okay. What's going on, guys? Because I'm getting the feeling that this is dealing with a romantic relationship. I don't know if it's heartbreak or loss or some kind of rejection. And if you're in like a super committed relationship, like if you're married, if it's not something like that, or infidelity or lies, there's something that is challenging the relationship a little bit. Okay. So if you're single, you've recently suffered heartbreak or loss or some kind of rejection. And if you're in a relationship, I think that, maybe things, I'm not necessarily saying they're horrible, that, like I said, they cheated on you or anything like that. But I think that maybe there's some problems, which I've been married like a long time. How many, is it well, we've been together almost 32 years. So married 28, something like that. I don't know. I have to count on my fingers. But anyway, no relationship is perfect. And you're always going to have ups and downs. And you're always going to have times when you question things. And that's okay. That's okay. The first thing that you need to do, whether you're single or in a committed relationship, is that you need to honor yourself first. Because you might, if you're single, I want let's say it was heartbreak. Somebody broke up with you. I want them back. If they don't want you, why would you want them back? And I know that's hard. I've been there, and it sucks. Heartache sucks. But the first thing that you need to do is, feel the feelings. It's okay. Release, let it go. But then you need to honor yourself first. You are a soul that's so filled with love and compassion and empathy, and you just want to share that love, but you want to receive it back. But you need to make sure, though, that you are loving yourself in that capacity as well, so that you can receive it back. Okay? So I would definitely say your heart chakra is very slow, if not blocked. I would say probably for 85% of you that are relating to this, it's blocked. The other 15%, it's getting close, okay? I would work with some pink tourmaline. Now I have a big piece here. If you're not familiar with pink tourmaline, this is pink tourmaline in matrix. The matrix is the white. This is how it naturally comes out, but this is the pink tourmaline. Pink tourmaline is just a beautiful, loving loving stone, really to work with you when it's romantic love, as well as kind of feeling a little bad maybe about yourself if you're questioning, am I lovable and all that. I would definitely meditate with some pink tourmaline. I would carry pink tourmaline around with you until you get out of this, okay? It's not something that you grab that pink tourmaline and do one meditation and it's going to be gone. It doesn't work that way. You need to feel the emotions, but then you need to let them go. You can't dwell on them. One of the things I would suggest as well, if you're not into crystals, I always suggest, and you guys know that watch me all the time, every week you're going to hear me say meditate. And definitely meditate. Definitely go and watch my pink energy guided meditation. It's for heartache, grief, loss. If this is resonating with any of you, that is a powerful, powerful meditation. I was doing some shadow work and I was meditating and I was just letting my mind go clear, and I had asked my guardian angel to guide me through this through my meditation session. And sometimes I get like colors, and sometimes I might see symbols and signs and things. Well, all of a sudden I started getting this basically like instructions of what to do. Oh my gosh, I felt so much better about myself and self-love and showing myself self-compassion. I immediately had to write it down, and then the next day I had to record it because it was just so powerful. I've had several clients who have done that meditation, and they do it constantly. Anytime that they feel that their heart chakra, if they're having any kind of grief or loss or heartache in their life. And it doesn't necessarily need to be romantic love to watch that video, but it is a fantastic guided meditation. And I'm not just saying that to toot my own horn, but my guardian angel sent me something really powerful with that one. And so if you watch it and you have pink tourmaline, wonderful, wonderful. Lay down and place that piece of pink tourmaline over your heart chakra. Again, I'm going to promote my crystal store. I do have pink tourmaline. It's smaller than these. It's probably, this isn't pink tourmaline, but they're probably about this size. There might be one or two pieces bigger, one or two pieces smaller. They go small. This is actually tricolored calcite. It's red, white, and clear calcite. But I just want to show you that the pieces that I sell in my store are about that size. And you can go look in my store, and I do have pictures of the actual crystal there. And I hold them so you can kind of gauge. But if you need pink tourmaline, again, I offer very reasonable prices. You would definitely benefit from that. Okay? So if you're single, feel the feelings, work through it, and then let it go. And once you really fully open up yourself to loving you and everything about you and showing yourself compassion, you are going to find such fantastic love. And to those of you who are in a relationship, go easy on yourself and go easy on your partner. It doesn't matter if you guys have been together a year or 31 years. We all have our ups and downs. Work on your heart chakra. Work on the love of yourself. And you're going to see that everything will be okay. All right? Namaste. See you at the Reiki Hug. Okay, so if you chose the right card this morning, well, I shouldn't say this morning because not everybody watches this in the morning. If you chose the right card, your subject in your email from your guardian angel is Spirit Guide. Ooh, Ooh, I'm picking up great vibrations on this card. All right, really quickly, guys, this is all about third eye chakra. I think that, first of all, sometimes you might feel like you are alone in things, whether just overall you feel you're alone, or when you're going through some bad stuff and you're feeling alone, or that nobody understands you, or whatever this is. You know what I'm talking about, this alone feeling. And you're not, though. You have everybody's got this huge team with you. When you're born, the universe assigns you your guardian angel. And actually, they are assigned to you at the moment of conception. Your guardian angel is with you from the time you are conceived until the time that you leave this earth. And through the years, and as time goes by, we pick up more guardian angels and guides, spirit guides, elementals, animal guides, light guides, galactic guides, everybody. Then we also have access to archangels, ascended masters. Just, there's a whole legion behind you. And some we don't even realize. I mean, like, for example, when I use my pendulum, I call in, I don't know their name. I only know the names of two of my guides. And I'll call in my pendulum guide to make sure that, I'm picking up things for the person's highest good and blah, blah, blah. And until I got into this, I would have never known I had a pendulum guide. I have a Reiki guide who watches over me and helps me when I'm helping clients. So again, you may have guides that you never interact with. We all have scribes that are writing our lives in the Akashic records. Like I said, there's light beings, there's all kinds of light beings, galactic guides, everything. And the point is, you're not alone. They are with you all the time, and they want to help you. Anytime that you're feeling alone or you need guidance, call them in. Even before my readings, I have this whole little spiel I say, and I always call my my Legion, MIST, MYST, and that stands for my spiritual team. And I'll say something like, and any member of MIST that wants to come forward with me and be with me during this reading can do so. And I may have I'm going to call them all spirit guides. I may have one spirit guide here. I might have 10. I really don't know. But you have a legion, and you're never alone. And they want to help you. And one of the things that you need to do is pay attention to the messages that they're sending you. So that entails you opening up your third eye. You need to meditate on your third eye. Okay, that's going to help you open it. There's all different types of activities you can do. I plan on doing, I was going to say in the winter, but it probably won't be until 2024, a basic, activating and working on your third eye to open it seminar that will be available on my educational platform, which is lotuscenter.online. I want to go grab a crystal really quickly, so hold on a second. Okay. When I first got into this, I was told one of the best ways to connect with your guides is to meditate and close your eyes and clear your mind and call in your guides. And like I said, all you would have to do is basically say something to the effect like, I call in any of my guides that want to come forth and to send me messages. You may get the messages while you meditate. You may not. It may be a day or two later. Specifically, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to synchronicities. Like if you're hearing the same song over and over, obviously if it's like the top number one song in the country right now, you're going to hear that 1,000 times. But like for me, my teen years were in the 80s. If it was Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper, and I'm hearing that over and over again, I might say, okay, maybe I need to reach out to my friends or something. License plates on cars, the vanity plates, those are a great message as well. Now, one of the things, as I said, you need to work on opening your third eye. You could always get some Reiki. You definitely meditate on your chakras. That will help open your third eye. But when you are meditating and connecting with your guides, one of the best things is celestite. And this big, huge crystal there, and I'm not going to pick that thing up because it weighs like 10 pounds. That is celestite. I always keep that on my workspace here in my meditation room. And my meditation room, the four corners are actually gridded with celestite. And it has made a huge difference in connecting with my guides, okay? Now, you don't need to go grid a room or anything. And grid a room means you just put a crystal in the four corners. This is celestite, and this is the actual celestite that I sell in my store, okay? These are little celestite geodes. They're different shapes and sizes because, you know, they are geodes. Celestite, and because they're geodes, they are very delicate. So it's not something, you know, you want to carry. This you don't want to necessarily carry around in your pocket. And you really don't need to carry it around in your pocket all the time. But if you had this piece of crystal, you can either set it on a nightstand when you dream. I have a piece about this size on my nightstand for dreaming. And this will help your guides speak to you through your dreams, which they always do. And this will help you remember your dreams. So remembering anything, you know, that they might have told you. But in a meditation, you know, even this small piece in a room is very powerful. You don't necessarily need a big chunk of celestite like that. I just thought it was pretty and I wanted a big statement piece for my room. But celestite is a must if you really want to speak with your guides. I cannot talk about celestite enough. And especially angelic beings, guardian angels, angel guides, and things of that nature, celestite is the way to go. So again, and I'm always going to promote my store if the opportunity arises. But I swear by celestite. It will make communication with angels and guides much easier and much stronger. So anyway, the point is your guardian angel wants you to know you're not alone. Your guides are there for you. They are waiting for you to ask for help. They are waiting for you to see the signs that they are constantly sending you. But you have to be open to it. Open that third eye. Utilize some crystals. They will help. And then the next time that you're feeling alone, you're immediately going to say, I'm not alone. All right? Beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and do our Reiki hug. So I'm going to go grab a bowl really quickly. So, oops, didn't mean to kick the camera there. Give me 1 second, please. We're going to hit some third eye. Okay? So go ahead, if you haven't already done so, put your cell phones on silent. And then once you've done that, again, it's only 2 minutes. So, you know, you can turn it on silent for 2 minutes. Get yourself in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing, nice and natural, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then starting at the top of your head, give your body a quick scan, letting go of any tension, any stress, any anxiety. Just nice and relaxed. receiving your 2 minutes of distance Reiki healing. All right, everybody, go ahead and open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes as you come back to this present moment. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember all the links are below. And then stay tuned for a special message regarding the 2024 Ultimate Reading following the close of this reading. Please, again, remember to subscribe if you wouldn't mind, if you're interested in watching more videos. And if you got anything out of this, please smash that thumbs up, share the video, all that good stuff, and show YouTube that they can't hold us little people back. All right, so with that being said, everybody, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. I'll see you Monday. Namaste.